In this video, we are gonna look at how to extract multiple values from set. Now, we have a data set which has numbers, dates, type, and amount. And we are requested that we go into that data set, same as here, and we pick out all values that match this list here. Now, there are a number of ways. I'm going to show you 3 ways and also show you the weaknesses, the ones which will work and which ones will not work. Now, let's try the XLOOKUP function. So I said, okay, let me try the XLOOKUP. Lookup. I'm looking up this, comma, in what range of data? Where am I looking up this one here? I'm looking it up in these numbers. Like so. Now, because I'm going to copy it down, I fix the range so that my range is not disorganized. Then the result range is, I want everything here, like so, comma, missing values. So let's first do this and then say, okay. So you see that it goes into that data set and picks this value and brings it here. I say, okay, let me fix this range. Like so. Then I copy this down, like so. So what this one does, it looks into that data range and picks this. The weakness with this is that if I have double values more than once or thrice or whatever, as long as this value is more than once, it will pick only one value. For example, 1256, if I go to my data set here, 1256 is here and here, but it picked only one. 1257, it also picked one, yet we have both of them. So this is the weakness of the XLOOKUP. Maybe it's not a weakness, that's how it's designed. It is supposed to work on unique values. As long as there are multiple values, it's not going to extract everything. So in this case, XLOOKUP does not work. Let's move on. Let's look at the filter function. Now, for the filter function to work, we need to check each of these against our list. And to do that, we use the match function, and we check whether this value, I'm going to say match, whether this value is on our list here. This is one of the arguments that we need in our filter function. And we are looking for an exact match. Do like so. Press enter. So when we do that, you see that this is NA, meaning that it has not found it. 1256 is found at position 1. It finds again 1256 at position 1. Then, so you can see that the repeated values are being highlighted. 1257, position 2, which is this one here. So we are checking this against this. And you shouldn't check this against that. If you do that, you will not get the result in the filter function. So now the filter, I'm going to use the filter function, and our second argument should return a true or false. So to do that, I need to change this into trues and falses using another GoogleSheet function called isNumber. And what this one does is, if it is a number, to return true. If it's not a number, to return false. So these NAs will return false because NA is not a number, but the numbers will return true. You can see the first one. You can see the numbers are turning true and false. So I copy this down like so. Now, after that, now I can use my filter function. I'm going to say filter. What range do I want to be returned? It is this one, comma, the condition. And for the value to be filtered, it needs to be true. So this column here is my condition column. So whatever is highlighted as true, and it was a number, it means that isMatch function found it, and the filter function will pull it out. So when you do that, you're going to see that this value here, it appears twice here, and it's pulled out there. The next we are checking for is 1257. It is here and here, and these two are pulled out and placed here. So you can see that the filter function works better than the XLOOKUP function, because the XLOOKUP function is designed to work on unique values. But the filter function, even if they're duplicates, they can be got. However, you have to be aware that for the filter function to work, these ranges have to be of the same sizes. That's why when I'm checking whether this is on this list, using the match function, so that I get the same range. So that is the filter function. Now, I also investigated, can I do the same using the query function in Google Sheets? Now, the query function also uses a match. You can use a match somewhere in your query function. Let's look at the query function. I say query, my data is this one here. I press a comma. Then the query is select all, and where now I'm depending on column A to filter. If I say where A matches, if I put in quotes and I put the first figure 1256, I close my quotes, I have one header, and I do so, and I press enter, you're gonna see that it's going to pull out this 1256 and place it right here. Now, I do not want to go in pull 1111. I want to pull the next one, the 1257. I have to use the pipe symbol on here. Shift, then backslash. If you do shift backslash to put another value there. So we need that one there. So when you do that, you can see now it pulls the two. So our data needs to be arranged in this format, 1256 stroke 1257. If I want the next one, which is 1260, I need to put another pipe, and I take 1260. There you go. And that one is extracted as well. Now, because I have a long list, I need to figure out a way how to create this list, change this list into a list which is in this format, which is 1256 pipe, 1256 pipe. Now, to do that, I'm going to use a Google Sheet function called join text. And what join text does, it takes the delimiter. What is separating my values is that pipe, then comma. If they are blanks, ignore them, say true, comma. The range of text is this one here. Okay, close. So when I do that, you can see my text is joined and it is separated by this pipe symbol here. So now after that, I need to use this in my query function. So I'll go here and then I say in quotes, I'm going to put double quotes to get out. Then I'm going to refer to this cell E1, which is C1, then quotes 10%, then a quote there, and press enter. So when you do that, you can see that the query function extracts all the values in my list. So these are the different ways you can extract multiple values from a data set given based on a given column. Thank you for watching. I hope this has been helpful. Please subscribe, like the video, give me your comments, and see you in the next video.